Yo, what's cracking? What's up, y'all, man? Listen. Linda, listen, Linda. What's cracking, y'all? Hey, yo, this, let me tell you. First of all, happy Monday, y'all. Thank you for coming with me this evening, joining me on a Monday evening. I know for some of you guys have 9 to 5s, all year round. And I know you guys think teachers have it easy, but we don't, man. It's tough, man. The summers that we get, those breaks that we get, are duly needed, man. We need them. And first day back for teachers only. Students come back. Students come back next week. Next week here in St. Louis. So, well, for the most part. Um, but just getting all the protocols ready. Getting classrooms ready. They've instituted some new technology. So trying to get that together. It's really it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. So I really was um trying to figure out what I was gonna do for live stream tonight. I knew I wanted to come on, and then I knew I had a lot of stuff going on earlier today. And I know I gotta get up and get back on the grind. So we'll have to see. I've got people right now hitting me back on my Instagram. I just asked last minute who I know for a fact are coming back from Aquashella, and and they have to get back to their lives. You know what I'm saying? But I asked them to see if they would jump in for whoever went. So I reached out to Crystal's Pets and Plants. If you haven't checked her out, definitely check her out. Primetime Aquatics. Carrie is probably still napping or probably dag there asleep. She had to drive 6 hours from there, but she said if she is in the chat, she wouldn't mind popping up. John and Lisa caught a late flight. He was actually in the airport when I was talking to him, so they probably will be making it at home and be dog tired too. So probably not the best day to ask for that. But I do want to know from some people that went, like, how did it go? Because I kind of feel like since I went to a couple of them, you kind of feel like you didn't miss it because you've been there. You feel me? Like, I've been there already. And I've been to two of them. And I went to Chicago and I went to Orlando. And this Chicago one comes back up. And I'm like, man, still want to go. But adulting is real, people. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Oh, crap. Joe Shrimp Shack, he is there. Went well, not as many boosts, but good 10 out. Okay. Look, hey, Joe, would you mind? Would you like to come up and share your experience with my viewers? If he says yes, it's a go, baby. Biz, did you watch the lives on their new Aquashella channel? No, Aquashella has a channel? Nah, I missed that. Let me turn this thing down. All right, Joe could come up for a sec, man. I actually want to get Joe in on the hot spot. This is not the time because I didn't ask him. I asked him earlier, but he's going to share a little bit of experience. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get Joe in real quick. All right, this link is for Joe Shrimp Shack. So I'm about to post that. Coventry, how you doing? That channel was troublesome on a viewer end. All right, this link is for Joe right now. Joe Shrimp Shack. Go ahead and click that whenever you're ready and come on through, man, and share a little something for me. Make me feel bad that I missed it. Patty jumped. Everybody jumped the league. Look at just Petty. Here goes the Aqua Biz. You were even asked about a couple of times. Wow. Oh, that's what's up, Zen Jen. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. While Joe gets ready to jump in the backstage, and I'll holler at him in a minute. I want to let you guys know what's going on. If you looked at the trailer, you can see I was in my classroom still trying to set things up. I think at some point in time on one of these lives, I'm going to share a little bit of my personal life with you guys. Today's not the day, man. But you'll realize the running and back and forth that I've been doing has all been for a reason. But look, I was in the classroom, and we had a meeting. It was virtual, of course, and we always have these debrief meetings and everything else. And the principal was kind of like, and I like I am now. I am who I am. I crack jokes. I do all of that jazz, right? So I was cracking a joke. Okay, I was cracking a joke about, putting a fish in everybody's classroom. And the principal's in there, the superintendent's in there. I just threw it out there, right? Just, whatever. And then like several teachers just jumped in somebody remember this point real quick, because Joe is in backstage. I'm about to jump him on. I don't want to take his time, but I do want to know what went down. He called me personally, Instagram me personally, said, if you come, I got something for you. Let me know. And this is my guy. So this is Joe's Shrimp Shack. He's about to jump in here real quick. Joe, welcome to the stream.
Hey, what up, y'all?
What's cracking, man?
Nothing. I got back at what time did I get back? Like 3:30 this afternoon. So I had the long trip. I had to take Eric Lucas from bipedshrimp.com to the airport at 5 in the morning, so that I had to fly back here afterwards. So
oh my god.
We missed you. We missed you.
Oh man, look.
Man, you missed a lot. We had Brett from Taint was there all weekend.
Oh my god,
man! We went out to Brazilian steakhouse, the all-you-can-eat steakhouse with them.
Oh god!
I door dashed a bunch of shakes there. I mean, we took over the whole hotel. It was happening.
Man, don't tell me this.
All weekend, man. He was walking around. He stopped at my booth and everything. So the overall experience was like, I don't know if anybody's ever been out to when it was Aquatic Experience was out there. It was like 2017, 2018. They took up 2 convention centers. This was 1 convention center. I know a lot of people thought that it seemed a lot smaller. What ended up happening is due to the new Delta COVID, what the hotel did is they opened up the room a lot more so the fire marshal wouldn't interrupt. So normally there's like 10 feet in between every booth. There was 20 feet this time.
Okay.
So it seemed wide open, like there wasn't that many people, but there was a lot of good vendors out there. Some vendors didn't show up, but it was a great turnout for us.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's definitely good to hear. Always good to hear about a good turnout for everybody.
Yep, and we had the live stream all weekend for the Fish Tube. Fish Tube has its own YouTube page that they're building up.
Okay.
It was a great turnout for that. You missed a lot, man. We ended up going to, I think it was called the Pond Guy. We went out to his private viewing of his business there. We could swim. Was that
the Aqualand thing?
Yep, Aqualand.
Jesus Christ.
I dressed up as a merman. Big Rich has video of that one. So
does he really?
Yeah.
I saw Big Rich talking and somebody's live stream not too long ago. I miss Big Rich, man. Dang, that's cool. But the Aqualand. So I got over Instagram that the Aqualand thing was open to the YouTuber influencers or whatever.
Yep.
And I was like, dude, sign me up, because they said it was like a party bus and everything. And I was like, oh, before I realized I wasn't going, I was like, but I thought it was here. When he said St. Charles, I didn't look at the state. I was like, oh man, that's here. I can do that Friday and then Saturday, see if I can catch a flight out to Chicago. It was all there. It was like St. Charles, Illinois. And I was like, oh man.
It was 22. It was 22 miles from the convention center. It was super awesome. They had burgers for us. They had hot dogs. Man, that place is like beautiful. It's got its own indoor soccer. It's got a gym. It's got everything. It had a secret compartment in the janitor's room that if you hit the center drawer, it opened up and there's beds back there. They have sleep rooms back there.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
They said that
It was.
they said that on the roof it was the biggest planted roof in the
Yeah.
in North America. Like,
I mean, the building is huge. The building is huge.
gee.
I did a video in there, and I don't think I did the place justice. You know, it was that big. I missed so much different stuff, but it was just like, how do you take in so much, and where do you start? That was my biggest thing. Is like, where do I start?
Oh my goodness!
And everybody's like, just enjoy it. Yeah, everybody's like, just enjoy it. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm sure everybody else wants to see this.
That's awesome.
But yeah, we missed you at Aquashella. So what I did is I got, which I'll get it to you in the future since you didn't show up. I got a 10-gallon all-in-one JBJ tank for you in class.
Right on, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Zen Jen, just put your channel link in there. Can you do that one more time for me, Zen? And for those of you guys in the chat, if you don't know Joe Shrimp Shack, hey, this guy knows a hell of a lot about shrimps inside and out. He is, you sell, you ship, you do all of that whole thing, right?
Yep. I promote, my biggest thing right now is I'm promoting the freshwater side, like for Shrimp King, Denverlay, and JBJ. They hired me on as one of their sales reps and to do promotions on their freshwater side, bringing new products. So I'll be at pretty much all the shows that are out there. You missed the aquascaping contest too between the YouTubers. That was pretty fun.
Oh, wow. Okay. Man,
man, we were waiting for you. I mean, we all were thinking about you. We're just like, well, is he going to show up? And then we're like, well, there's something going on. I was like, well, I'll reach out to him. And
yeah. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Normally I try to make sure that I make it. And I'll have to talk to you in person and let you know what's popping. But man, I had a bunch of stuff going on. I've got a lot of stuff, man. So I'm gonna try not to miss the next one. Dallas, are you doing that one?
Dallas, I will be doing the Dallas. It's over. 1 second. It's Dallas over Halloween. I got the little one right just ran in here. She wants to watch the movie because they haven't seen me in like 4 days. So we already went out to eat. But it's Dallas over Halloween. Will is going to bring his little daughter. So hopefully I can bring Jersey and we can have a little birthday party for her. So it's just one of those things where Dallas is going to be really off the hook because it's going to be the second year that it's down there, and hopefully more vendors that originally signed up prior to COVID, hopefully they'll make it on this one, realizing that we already had the Orlando one, we had the Chicago one, no faults on that. Super Zoo is this week, or is actually going on now in Vegas. So there's a lot of manufacturers going there. So hopefully people will start realizing that there's key things that people are already going, and we're doing well with it.
Man, that's awesome, man. I've done Chicago a couple years ago, missed this one. I've done Orlando, and I've never done Dallas. So hopefully,
I haven't done Dallas either. So it's one of those. Dallas is gonna be the first time for me going out there. I was supposed to go to the first one, but unfortunately, I was unable to. I had to watch the store, and then this last year, of course, with COVID. So
right.
So it'd be nice. I mean, the booth is getting bigger for the YouTubers. That's the biggest thing. I mean, we opened it wide open. It was beautiful. We had the live stream back over there all weekend.
Man,
I don't know if I'm going to go with the Keystone Clash. I haven't even heard that one, so I'll have to look into that one first.
There it is. Yeah. It just seemed like a lot of fun. I was talking to John before he hit the plane, and he was like, "Yeah, we went to this Brazilian priest. We have one here in St. Louis. It's in St. Charles, Missouri, and it's called Tuscanos. And we also have a Texas de Brazil. And you just flip the meter on green, and they bring you, as long as you have it on green, they just bring you all types of different cuts of meat.
Yep, that's what we had. So picture, there was 90 of us that went there.
Oh my God. You shut the place down. That's hell meat.
We had a private room. The guy stood up. He said, "All right, if you've never been here," he explained it all, and he said, "All right, let's go." And I think we were there for like 2.5 hours. Everybody got in a big meat coma. So,
oh my God, what were some of the cuts?
We had the filet mignon. We had the bacon filet mignon. We had lamb chops. That was the good one. The sausage and the chicken. I just passed on that. I'm a big steak so that was my biggest thing.
Right.
Sausages is, I'm not gonna, it's expensive at dinner to a point. It's like I'm not gonna fill up on sausages. So
Yeah. They had brought. It's like I was like, dude, what is that? They was like, these are chicken hearts. Nah, give me when the prime rib comes through. Just bring that on.
Mine was all about the filet mignon. I was like, was that the filet? Come back here. I want that stuff right now. So what's good about the Schaumburg, if none of you guys have been to Schaumburg Convention Center. So the convention center, there's a bunch of convention centers down below, and the hotel's attached to it. And there's a small little bar there, but it's really cozy to a point where whenever we've done an aquatic show there, we kind of take over the whole bottom area because there's a lot of cubby holes and a lot of like fireplaces that we can go sit around. So if that's something that you guys should go to next year, it's gonna be really good.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been to Schaumburg when my kids were real little because they like Legoland. So we took them to Legoland there.
Wait, there's Legoland there? There's Legoland there?
Yep, not too far from that convention center. I was talking to Carrie. She said she passed it up on the way there.
I would have went.
They've got a whole little Lego ride. They've got everything's made out of Lego. You can buy, of course, Legos there at the end of the whole.
I'm a giant kid. I'm a giant kid, so I would have loved it. So
man, that's.
But no,
awesome.
I think for the viewers that didn't get a chance to go out to the show, there's enough streamers that we did a lot of stuff out there. They had a mechanical dolphin to see how long you could ride it out there. The biggest difference between this one and Orlando is we actually had a concession stand where there was food there for us, so we didn't starve like we did down in Orlando. Okay. But I think the vendors overall did quite well. There's a lot of good aquascapes out there from Oasis. Caps is one of the biggest plant groups out there. They were present there. And I think
it's a Vast Ocean or something like that was there, maybe. Vast Ocean or something.
Yeah.
I was looking to stream or something, but it was quite a few. Did you bring shrimps to sell?
I did. I teamed up with bipetshrimp.com. We split a booth. He brought caradinas. I brought neo caradinas. I think the only thing I left with was almond leaves.
Oh my God. The whole lot, huh?
I got rid of everything. Well, the thing is with the new container prices being super, because containers are costing $20,000 right now. So my store goes through a lot of wood. I do a lot of aquascapes, and wood is expensive. Well, luckily Tim down at Pet World down in Kansas brought a lot of wood up, and I talked to him prior if I could buy a bunch of wood. So I literally filled my car to the brim with wood and rock, and then I borrowed my buddy's truck. And I filled his truck up too, so I brought it all back to the store.
Jeez, good job, Joe. Man,
decent price, but yeah, I sold everything. Eric did well too. A lot of the other vendors did well. And you had choices between fish, aquascaping. You had shrimp. You had hardscapes there. You had saltwater. You had frags. And anything you possibly think of for setting up tanks. There's tanks there too. So there's more tanks being sold there than down in Orlando.
Ryan from Wild Fish Tank says, who won the shrimp contest?
So there's a lot of different categories, but I think the overall, I'm trying to think what his name was on. I can't remember. It's posted too. He's been posting all over the USA shrimp page. So there's USA shrimp page, and he's posting on there. But like Michael Esposito, if nobody knows Michael Esposito, he's been kind of key to a lot of these contests, a lot of these Aquashellas. He's one of the volunteers. He shows up a few days in advance. He got a first in one category, and I think he got second in his second category under 2 shrimp. So that was really good for him on that one.
That's awesome.
We didn't have that many entries in there, but it was one of those last minute type plannings. Now, for the one that's going to be in Dallas, we're going to have Grant Eater and Eric Lucas once again judge. I'm going to do the organizing with Flip, and we're going to have more people enter. I have a lot of kids. A lot of kids from Minnesota that want to enter because really? I have a 9-year-old that came up with a business plan, and he's selling me shrimp at my store. He's going to fly out there. He's entering each category, and he's going to fly out there with his dad and try and win some categories. So I talked to Flip, and what we're going to do is for minor kids, we're going to probably drop $5 down on each entry. It's one of those, I look at it this way, if you're a professional breeder and you're constantly trying to go over and win contests and stuff to get more accolades, You're missing the point of trying to get the younger crowd into it to promote the hobby. Otherwise, I mean, if we don't get the younger people, we're not going to have the people for the future.
My sentiments exactly, which is why I'm trying to do what I can do on my end. Yeah.
So hopefully we'll
just said it was a mechanical shark, she thought.
Was it a shark or
instead
was
it of
I have no idea.
A decrepit dolphin or whatever it was.
I don't know. I saw it. I was like, I'm not going on that. I'm not going on that at all. So, but yeah, I mean, we had lizard. There were snakes there. There was what else? There's some skinks there. There was turtles there. I mean, there was no cats like it was down in Orlando, but there's a lot of good things, good attractions that were down there.
Okay, question. So in Orlando is more salty. Was it more fresh there?
Yes.
Like significantly?
I would say 2/3 to 1/3 was freshwater, but the previous Chicago shows have shown that it's more of a freshwater community.
I really wanted to go. Yeah.
One of those things where it's like they had the saltwater side over on one side and the rest of the convention was all freshwater. It's kind of what happens about in Chicago and stuff. Now, I do believe, I haven't gone to the Texas one, but I heard it's a good 50-50 split in Texas.
I was just about to ask, what do you think it is in Texas? Okay.
I heard it's 50-50, but I heard the vendors do quite well. So obviously the attendance is really well. I know Will Mace, he's been working with Custom Aquariums and Custom Cages. He will be bringing his venomous snakes down to Texas.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. So he's new to our group too. He's a big Instagram influencer, so we kind of expanded to influencers versus YouTubers. So
that's awesome. I like it. James from Fish Room Fever rode the shark on Chattanooga Ed's pre-show stream. It was mildly entertaining.
And I think when he got off, he was like sweat was rolling down his face.
And SC Aquatics said that you guys passed Legoland when you drove down there.
I never even saw
you didn't see it. And he's betting that there's a lot of cichlids in Texas.
I bet you there is too.
Oh,
I mean, it's one of those things.
Go to Texas.
It's one of those things. Do we stay at the hotel or do we get a bunch of YouTubers and go get like a Airbnb?
That's interesting. That sounds.
They've done it. They've done it before. I mean, it's not hard to get a couple two Airbnbs.
Sure. That sounds doable right there.
It's not that bad out there, so
yeah.
But it's gonna be over Halloween, so
yeah, I think Ed already has his Halloween costume picked out. I'm pretty sure people are gonna be disguised and dressed up. That's my birthday month. Should it be my present to myself?
That means I have to go over and buy a Halloween outfit. So
I was a Ninja Turtle for 8 years of my life, so I'm done with that.
I should dress up like a shrimp. There you go. Go figure.
There it is. Yeah,
but I mean, we had fun. I mean, if any of your listeners out there have never been to a show, just try it one time. If you get a chance, just go to a local show, even if it's not like a big one like Aquashella. You'll have fun. Get to know new people. So,
Joe, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, man.
Anytime, I'll help you guys whenever you want. I'll come on whenever you want. I think in the long run, I think more YouTube influencers should team up and help each other out. That's the biggest thing. I mean, I'm not a big I have a little following and stuff like this. I'm not a huge person, like Paul Cafaro and everything. Right. But I'm here to help out
him too. Hey, Paul, man, quit fronting and come in the hot spot. Didn't answer me back. Doesn't know who I am.
He'd look at me and say, "Who are you?" I don't know. He wouldn't even talk to me. He just walked by me.
I should have went up to him in the shell and just looked up at him like, "Hey, man, the biz." Ooh.
Did you see that guy? So Paul Cafaro autographed his name on his arm, and he left and he got it tattooed, and he came back and he showed it to him.
I saw that. Wow.
That's
you're a real. Yeah. That's. I don't want that. I don't want that kind of dedication. That's serious.
That is. It's gonna be like 15 years from now. Someone will say, "What's that?"
Right. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm just kind of reading this too.
Yeah, James has a trick-or-treat agreed kid, so doesn't want to face his wife's wrath and try to leave that weekend. Understood. Understood.
So, but you're gonna go to Texas, right?
I am going to try my best. I will see what I've got cracking around here and making sure everything is everything, and try to get on down there, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna all. I know Eric wants me to split a booth with them again. I mean, it goes well because we work side by side.
Sure.
It's a lot of stuff I got to ship down there, and so Chicago's not bad. I can just drive there. So
Yeah. Where are you at? Where are you located?
I'm in Minnesota.
Oh, okay. How long of a drive is that?
6 hours.
Okay. All right.
It was only 6 hours. Wasn't bad.
You know what? I had a feeling that a lot of people were going to show up in Chicago because it's just really in that sweet either 4 hour drive spot for.
It's a lot of people are from the Midwest, or not really the Midwest, but within the couple states.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
So that's what's nice is everybody, like a lot of people came up a couple days in advance, and everybody's able to pick each other up and just randomly go do stuff.
Man, that.
You would have had fun, I'm telling you.
Don't tell me anymore. I'm done talking to you. I cannot talk to you. You just made it just sound that much. I knew this was going to happen. Why did I do this stream?
You asked for, like,
I know.
I'm gonna do my live on Wednesday, kind of talk about, people that have questions and stuff on there, what happened. But
okay,
it was, I don't know. It's one of those things where Aquashella, it's like, coming back from the COVID. And then we hit Orlando, where everybody didn't know exactly what's going to happen because of Orlando. And then all of a sudden we hit Chicago. And, at first when I walked in there, I kind of went on and said, dang, it's like it's empty here. But then when I found out why it was so wide open and why the hotel convention did that, it made more sense.
Sure, absolutely.
And it actually worked out better because everybody wasn't bumping into each other. Everybody had their own space. Everybody could walk in there. It was good flow of the vendors. So I mean, they timed it just right with how they let people in too. We'd get busy at our booth, and then all of a sudden 15, 20 minutes would go by, and we'd have a couple minutes layaway, and then we'd get busy again. So we had a couple breathing rooms there. Oh,
wow. Man, yeah, that SC says you missed out bad, Fishy Biz. I know it. That's all right. I'm trying not to miss too many more. Next Chicago trip, I'm hitting that, and we're going to Aqualand, and I'm doing all the stuff, and I'm jumping in the water, and I'm be a merman or whatever the case may be, and I'm all there. I'm all fully with you, 100% on that.
It was funny because the little kids even went up to the mermaid and said, "Where's the merman?" She kept on coming over, and I'm like, "No, no, I did it last night. I'm not doing it tonight." We should have had a cardboard cutout of you, and then we could have just walked around with it.
It would have been smooth, right?
It would have been tough because you would have been so tall.
HEPA Aquatics, man, friend of the channel. She's in general as a profitable endeavor for you as a business, or a break-in and exposure.
All right, so that's a good question because I do have a retail store that I have to shut down my retail store. I tried one of my friends as an employee over the weekend to see if when I'm out at shows, if I still have customers show up. I did have some show up there, so it's worth keeping open. Me as a business going to the show, the Chicago one was profitable for me, just because I was able to team up with Eric and bring the things that he didn't have. If it's something like Texas, that's where it's tough because I would have to fly down with my products. So I'd fly down with shrimp and some plants probably, but I wouldn't be able to go out there and bring everything that I did. So I brought a full carload. And then what I did is I ended up just reinvesting everything I got right back into it by buying boosts. So I got a lot more boosts from Eric in there. I bought a bunch of wood, but a bunch of rock. I picked up a couple more tanks. I'm going to be doing a paludarium at my store, a big, huge paludarium with Will Mace. He said he'll fly up from Florida and help me scape it out. So we got to figure out what we want in there. I'm like, let's put some cardinal fish in there because I like my nano fish. He's like, let's put turtles.
That's gonna be dope. Yeah.
I think in the overall, if someone has an aquatic business right here, is it profitable for them to go to a show and do it? The booth is $750, so you just got to look at your products that you have. Can you get your product? And then you got the hotel. So the hotel you're looking at probably like $700. So you're looking at $1,450 for the booth in your room. Of course, you get your food and everything else. Can you generate that in your stuff? If you don't have a lot of high-end products, keep your products around $20. That's my $10 and $20. That's the key spot for people.
Way to rock, yeah.
Yeah, and I was giving a free tank away. So, and I was like, hey, at every $50, you get a free entry for a tank and everything else. So it's upsell those.
There you go.
But some people that had, $150, $200 items, they're kind of sitting there because, it's people want to get the most bang for their buck.
Mm-hmm. It's a fact, yeah. But if you're trying to get it going and moving, you got to give it to like people that can just pop out of 20, pop out of 10, 25.
I brought 200 tissue cultures. I was selling them at a stupid price on Sunday. I think I was selling them for like $4 a piece.
Oh my God.
And then I had a guy that came over and he's like, hey, I got a store in Rhode Island. I'm like, do you? And he's like, yeah. And I called him. I'm like, all right, there's like 50 left out of the 200 I brought. I said, give me $3 for every single one. Bring it to your store and sell them, make some money. He's like, really? I'm like, they're yours, take them. So it's good. It was a good turnout. So
that's awesome, man. I knew out of all people to make me feel bad. Listen, I met Joe in Florida. That was our first time meeting. He was sitting there with he was outside talking with John KG, and who else was there? Was Rod there at the time?
Was there too, yeah.
Yeah. And instantly I'm talking to Joe, and he goes from Joe's Shrimp Shack to Joe, average Joe on the just chilling on the banister talking stuff. And I was like, yeah, I like this guy right here.
So
this
it's funny,
is cool.
I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I smoked when I was down in Orlando. I quit smoking now, so I don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody goes up to me and says, you act this way when you're sober. Picture if you're drunk. And I'm a super high energetic. I'm a love it or leave it type person. And,
yeah. But your mic is going out or something.
Oh, sorry, that was me kind of moving it. So, yeah, I'm a love it or leave it to a point where it's like, if there's something in my mind, I say what it is, so it can come off kind of brash, but I don't mean it that way. So,
absolutely, yeah. I was just before you came on, I was talking about how I was I used a lot of the donations that people have given me on Super Chat. I don't know if I've seen that yet due to with YouTube, but what I've done is I'm trying to get my classroom together, man. And I have several teachers that are wanting a fish tank in their classroom. And I've had them say, I don't really know how to take care of them that well, which is perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of those teachers and have them come to the after school sesh with the students that want to come and join the fish club. And I'm going to have the students set up the tanks in those teachers' classrooms.
Which is going to be good.
Once they start knowing more about it and everything else. And I think, man, that'd be awesome, man. That'll be awesome. So I'm using all monies to just, now that I know I have 4 teachers, so I've got 3 10-gallon tanks, and I just bought a rack for them, and I'm going to set them up nice and pretty, and I'm going to have teachers come through so they can see what their tanks could actually look like, clear, clean, pristine. And I might have to hit up Joe for some of those pretty couple of your pretty shrimps.
Yep, you got it. I do that in Minnesota here. There's a couple teachers, and I usually sit sometimes like on Mondays. We'll have Monday Fish Day, and all the kids will sit around. I'll start a live stream up for them, and they'll start asking questions for me. I supply the shrimp for them. So I'd love to do that. Still need to get your tank. So
yeah, so that'll be awesome. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough room in my classroom for the learning. And if this thing hits like I think it, hopefully that it doesn't, and we keep students in the classroom, I'll be fine.
There's also a program called Trout in the Classroom. That's a nationwide event. It's working with the local DNRs. They end up getting the fry of trout. The teachers raise them in their classroom. They get all the tanks and the chillers provided for. They raise them to a fingerlings, and the kids and the teachers release them back in the wild. So it's called Trouts in the Classroom. It's a local nonprofit. They have it up here in Minnesota. I think it's been going since 1972, I think it is. So it's a good program too. Also, you can look into local nonprofit clubs. A lot of times they actually have money set aside for classrooms. The one in Minnesota we do. If any teacher ever asks us, hey, can we Can we get a tank? Can we get a light for a classroom? It's provided for. We'll get it for you.
That's awesome, man. I love that. I love that. I know that our science center here used to do uh, uh, an axolotl in the classroom, and you could get it and take it. I've never had one. I never even knew about that, and I was thinking if they were still doing it, maybe I can kind of see how these things act and have some fun with those too. But I'm scared that I'm gonna get multi-tank addiction in my classroom, and I won't have enough room for the students.
So get those micro tanks, and every desk has a micro tank on there.
Oh my god, that'll be crazy.
But that's the thing is you're getting a rack, so you're gonna go vertically versus horizontal. So that's the
exactly, exactly, yeah, exactly.
So, and if you ever need anything, just reach out to me and stuff because I can get you stuff at wholesale pricing. So
okay, I will.
I offer it to everybody that's out there. It's like you do really good with the students and everything else. You might also get some good things, not have to like go broke on it like I did.
Right. Like I said, whatever funds I receive, I definitely go find the best price for whatever it is and try to bring it, because I also want to teach students to you can tank on a budget. We're talking about students that don't have a lot of funds and stuff like that, but still would like something nice, and also should be able to enjoy that.
Yeah,
to be able to enjoy that. And students in the classroom who are just fantasizing about it and looking towards it, they can come after school. They don't have to race home and learn a little bit more about it. Subscribe to a couple of tubers of some of their favorite, that are really keying in on some of their favorite fish, or do DIYs, or let's say we've had a couple of shrimp fans. I definitely send them your way, and they can learn more about.
You'd be surprised, like when I watch kids coming in the store and watch their eyes get all big, and then just go straight to the tank. I'm like, hey, you want to go feed some fish? Hey, it's like I've always encouraged that. Like I give candy to the kids too, so when the parents do want to come, the kids can always remember. Hey, I got candy when I went there, so they want to go there. But that's what it's about. It's about the kids, wanting to do this, and a lot more kids are wanting to do this. It's a healthy hobby as well.
Seriously. Yeah, I'm with that. So I'm working on that on over here. I've got the rest of this week to kind of get that together. I'm gonna show all of my subs and everybody that watches the vids exactly that process that I'm going through, so they can see what it looked like to what it looks like now. I'm just hoping that we can get this whole COVID thing under control in the school. They've already shut down a school that just kind of let in students earlier last week, I believe. And, I don't want to be in there for 2 months, have these tanks up, and then have to bring everything back to the house.
I hear you on that one. I mean, that's what that one teacher did. She had 7 tanks in her classroom, and then she called me and she says, "Hey, we got to take them all down. Can I keep them in your store?" I'm like, "I don't care. You can keep them in your store. I don't care."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll figure that out, and I'm gonna need some shrimp info so I can learn how to make sure I know how to keep them well. Also,
yeah, it's not even that. Like aquascaping too. I specialize in shrimp, and I specialize in aquascapes, and I specialize in nano fish too. So I still have to get that tank to you. So I have to figure out a way to drop ship it to you. I can get a drop ship to you if you wanted to.
Okay.
For the classroom, and maybe I can work out something with you for like a giveaway for a couple of the kids and stuff. So,
and it's all love. They just took out our Promethean boards and gave us a fully Wi-Fi 65-inch touch screen thing that I know why they kind of put it in there. It's probably going to be because we may have to have kids that are quarantined still listening on the lesson.
Yeah.
So I can, after school, I can patch you into a Zoom. You'll be right there, 65-inch. You can go ahead and go through things step by step, and I can give the kids, tanks to practice with and stuff like that. I think it'd be a cool little session for them.
It will be. Like that's what I was talking with Brett from Taint. He's got something in the mix right now that I'm kind of keying in on it with him. It's an app that kind of teaches you. It has lessons on there. So from what it looked like, it looked really well. So I wanted him to actually go to my boss and present it to the boss and see if we want to proceed with this. But that'll change the whole entire hobby and how people care for stuff, because it's going to be teaching you lessons as you go by. So someone doesn't have to do, well, this was really popular back in the 80s and stuff. This is where it's teaching you step by step by your size tank, by what you have for filtration, what you have for lights. It's going to tell you what you need to do every step of the way.
My 10-year-old nephew takes pleasure in FaceTiming me to show his friends my aquariums to 220 discus and a 110 angels. That's freaking awesome at 10 years old.
10 years old at 220 discus and a 110 angels?
That's nuts.
I think I had a sea monkey tank at that age.
Bro.
Gotta love the sea monkeys.
Right. Oh my God. Exactly. Yep. That's how it goes. So yeah, man, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that Aquashella went well. Yeah. I hate to hear that I missed it.
There was a lot of kids there. That's what really got me going. There's a lot of kids there.
That's my target. That's
a lot of kids were there.
That's awesome though. That's beautiful, man. That is beautiful.
I think Schaumburg's a good place to have it because you're not like downtown Chicago. Yeah. It's got an easy way, it's easy parking, easy walk in. Yeah. There's also a dog grooming convention that was happening there too, so there's dogs around there as well. So that was nice too.
Oh, that's super cool.
I'm gonna be honest. Some of the dogs, the way they looked, multicolor. I'm just saying. I fell for those dogs. They're like looking like.
My 20-month-old loves my fish and liked all the colorful fish at Aquashella. Richard, I know you had a great time. That's awesome. 20-month-old, look, already starting. They're getting younger and younger. This is what we need, man. They'll change the game, man. They'll change the game straight up. Yep, it will. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Fishy Biz come to the Keystone Clash. Where's the Keystone Clash located at? I'm not sure where it is. That's in the East Coast?
I haven't heard of that one yet.
Fish Tropic.
I know there's supposed
to be. You don't want these problems, bro.
There was supposed to be an end consumer showdown in New Orleans, but I know that's canceled till 2022, I thought.
Okay. Yeah, I keep hearing about Keystone Clash, and then there's something else that they do, I know for a fact, on the East Coast, and it was called, it was not an Aquashella, but it was something similar. I forgot what they called it.
Well, they had Aquatic Experience, but
that's it.
Over. Yeah, that's done over. They won't have another Aquatic Experience. That was sponsored by WPA. So they're not going to do it again. There was a lot of, it cost vendors a lot of money to go there because it was a union building. I know, like for JBJ, for us to have the international shrimp contest in the booth out there, it was close to $25,000 in union fees. So, and it's tough because like when JBJ goes there, we don't sell anything there. We just kind of promote. So we promote stores that carry our products, kind of like when Orlando happened. Flip carried some of my products. I promoted his store. Bad Fish, I promoted her store as well. So. That's what a lot of those major ones do. They don't sell, they just promotes.
Okay. All right. I'll go to the Keystone Clash just to throw things at Petty Patty. I would love to do that.
But where is the Keystone Clash?
Yeah, where is it, people? Let me know where it's at.
And then I'm giving a talk September 15th, I think, down in Eastern Iowa Aquatic Association. So down in Eastern Iowa.
Okay. Eastern Iowa. Haven't been there either. Elizabeth, thank you for coming through. Have a good evening. It's in Pennsylvania. I figured it was East Coast. Okay.
So when is it? When is it then? Scott's Aquatics. When is the Keystone Clash? And if it's in Pennsylvania?
Oh, did he? I must have missed it. I was having a whole conversation here. Jay Watts.
I told
Yeah.
you. I'm
So
sorry.
when is it? Okay, it's Morgantown, Pennsylvania, September the 24th through the 26th. There you go.
Oh, September 14th.
That's no,
I'll
September
be
24th.
oh
24th.
24th. There's a
Mhm.
possibility. I mean, I would have to look. That's the biggest thing. The biggest thing for a lot of the vendors, it's the Corona. That's the biggest thing. I try and explain it to people. It's everybody wants to attend. The bigger manufacturers do want to attend, but what happens is if they send their sales rep out there, their reps out there, and they contract Corona, and they end up having to pass away and stuff, they're liable for it. So that's why we're more specific of hey, we got to be safe out there.
For sure. Okay, I got you. So many different aquatic things that just really I haven't even touched, and just to possibly try to get into it. I'm with it, Joe, man. I appreciate it, man. This is great, man.
Yeah, we got to get back together, man. Freaking, I had fun. I had fun hanging out, and I was really hoping that you're going to be there in Chicago. We had some good steaks and cheese, man. That's all I got to say. We had some chili cheese dog. We had some pizza.
And I would have. Oh my god, I would have. Oh man, we stayed up late in Orlando, but I know Chicago. We could have turned it out. We could have.
A lot of people, although I will admit this, a lot of people when it came to like 1 o'clock, they were done. Dude. It was just a long week, a lot of setup, a lot of back and forth, and Saturday was so busy to a point where I stayed I probably stayed up till like 2 o'clock. I think it was.
Sure.
Hung out with Eric and Brett and a few of the other YouTubers out there, and then the last night was nice because we all kind of like sat around in chairs and freaking just kind of like unwound, and Lisa was there, John, and then. We had like custom aquariums was there. I mean, we all kind of just relaxed.
So, and you're talking when you say Brett, you're talking about Brett from Tank, like he hung out, like just
He's straight up like, I mean, he was in the bar with us. He went out to eat with us. He then came over where we're sitting in the round, like little round tables. He came up there, drank a shake with us. Him and his girlfriend. He was down at the koi place, at the pond guy's place. He hung with all of us. It wasn't like, hey, his name is so big in the industry that he made an appearance. He took off. I mean, he was walking around the convention, shaking people's hands. He put a python snake around his neck, which he hates pythons. He did a escape off. That was kind of nice too. So,
man, Brett is was one of my favorites on Take. He's hilarious, and that would have been super cool to meet him and get some footage with him. Keystone Clash is the largest hobbyist run all species aquatic show. Speaker convention and hobby get together in the U.S.
Nice. I'll have to look it up.
That little rundown makes me feel like September I got to get out of here.
Yes, I'm a foodie, so that's the biggest thing. So when I go places, it's all about food for me. So
I'm with it too. Oh man.
Like when we first got, because I drove there. When we first got there, Eric Lucas flew in, and as soon as he brought his bags, and I said, dude, let's go get groceries for our room. And we filled our room full of food.
Jesus. Man. Yeah, that just sounds just right up my alley.
Yeah, we got next year.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll throw it down, man. We'll yeah. Oh my god. And
Lucas Bretz is gonna go there too?
So he's gonna be.
Yeah, Lucas is a good speaker.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like you get anything you want from the Key Clash. OnlyFans, that's a cool channel name. Yeah, that is.
I'll have to look it up. Because I know when we open up wide for travel, I know I'm going to be going to the East Coast a lot. I know they want me to start doing tours from the East Coast to the West Coast, visiting stores, showing the stores about the nano shrimp and how they can be successful in selling them and get different states, different types.
That sounds pretty cool. I'm with that.
Brett did step up. I mean, I thought from watching the show, him, trying to meet him in person, he'd be like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And then that's it. Man, in real life, you could literally say hi to him and talk to him for like 30 minutes. He would literally sit there and talk your ear off the whole time to a point where it's like, hey, I gotta go. I'm not trying to be offensive, but I gotta go. I mean, he went over. It was funny because like he wanted to go out to eat on, I think it was Sunday night. He sent me a message. He sent me a text. He said, "Hey, I'll be up in my room when you want to go out to dinner and stuff." And I didn't. I ignored it. And then because I was going out with a few other people, and we went out to eat. He said, "Hey, dude, I'm kind of hungry," and I'm like, "I already went out to eat. I'm getting pizza right now. I'll catch you downstairs." And I felt bad for that, but at the same sense, it's like, I gotta hang out with everybody. I can't just hang out with one person all night long. But we hung out the rest of the night though. So.
Can't beat that. I'm with that. 503, Mr. 3000, Geek Boy. Welcome, man. Welcome. This is Joe's from Shrimp Shack, man. Joe's Shrimp Shack. He is giving us the rundown of the Aquashella and how much I missed, even though I was missed, how much I missed.
You would have had fun. You would have had fun.
I know it. You know what? We will hook up again, and it will happen.
Most definitely. I mean, we have the rest of the year. We have other ventures besides that too.
Yeah.
I do like to take time away. I got my buddy that worked the weekend at the store. I told him I could utilize him a couple weekends of the month. Then I'm not at the store because otherwise I'm at the store 7 days a week.
Sure.
So I might utilize him to do every other weekend there, so I can go do stuff.
Stella D, you have a good evening.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah. So now you got down there Thursday or Friday?
I got down there Thursday at 12:30.
Did you guys set up Thursday or Friday?
We set up on Thursday, and then there was a mishap on the setup. Flip got his whole booth set up. We got half the fish tube set up. And then one of the owners came by and says, "I don't like it like this." And we said, "We don't like it like this because fish tube was actually facing the back of the convention where they were cut off." So then we revamped everything. So we had to tear down all the booths and reset up everything. But yeah, everything got set up on Thursday. It was kind of stressful, but it got done. It looked really nice too.
Now, Richard Chobot was letting me know that I think he kind of was saying that he had expected a little bit more. And he was kind of not as impressed as he thought he would be.
So what happened prior to Aquashellas was done at George's dad's little convention center that he owned. So they had saltwater on one side, freshwater on the other side. The original layout, Richard, it would have been half that size, half that convention area, but due to the new Delta variant of COVID and their regulations, they had to have so much feet in between people. So what they did is they gave us more space, and that's why it seemed more wide open. I think some vendors did cancel out at the last minute. I don't know the exact count of how many vendors were there, and I have to wait till the numbers come out for how many attendants were there. I mean, I understand where everybody thought that when they first came in of, hey, it's a lot smaller. I think there was less vendors there, but it was a good turnout for what we had, especially the last. It was basically 3 weeks of planning. Mm-hmm. We didn't have that much time to plan.
Yeah, and then people are still kind of hunkering down on the COVID and the rapid re-rise of it, kind of with this new variant. So people are still kind of hesitant. They spreaded it out. It looked like less, but if vendors were able to get their
I will say
livestock out.
Yeah, if they were able to do in Texas and give us 20 feet in between every booth, that'd be great. Because at the old convention center, people were bumping into each other. Here, it's it was nice because you had your own personal space and you had your own bubble where people didn't bump into you.
I actually like that a little bit better. And then it gives people who are really trying to either talk to you or try to buy something or try to take pictures or video. It gives them a lot more space and opportunity to be able to do what they need to do. 3000 said, "What's the wildest thing that happened?"
The wildest thing at the show or after the show.
How much can you tell after the show? Because a lot of people aren't privy to after.
All right, so what we kind of do is like anything that's after the show. A lot of times we just keep our cameras off, and that's just one of those things where
Absolutely,
it's our time. We kind of unwind, but the personalities come out. I was actually standing outside. I don't normally wear glasses. I wear contacts, and I was standing outside. And Will Nace, who is the big Instagram influencer, he's like 6'4", has size 16 feet. He had a couple drinks prior, and he took his flip-flop off, and he was going to sneak up and back me and smack me in back of the head.
oh,
But what he did is he went to go swing, and I turned my head, and it wrapped around me, and it actually hit me in the eye to a point where I got to scratch my cornea, and I had to call my doctor and get eye drops.
Oh my God.
Everybody was like, you got pink eye, and I was like, it's from this big ogre right here. But that was pretty wild on this one right here. At the show, I think the wildest thing that happened is Brett is like Brett from Taints was he's fearful of snakes, and they put a ball python around his neck. So, and I think he uploaded on his Instagram, but you could tell he was a scared crapless.
Oh my God. Coventry says General Mission had 1/4 the line as early bird. No signs, no people to direct. It was just uncool, honestly.
Yeah. So another thing that happened too is like any other convention, the way we had it is you could get in there at any time. Here's the doors were locked at a certain time. Doors are opened up at a certain time. I think a lot of the they didn't get a lot of the volunteers that they hoped to actually get. I don't run the show. I didn't plan the show. I just know that for the amount of time that I had to prepare a booth was less than 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He sounds like an assault. I know. Yeah. So what I did is I told his wife the next day. He's like, "Well, go tell my wife then." So I told his wife, and she's like, "I'm gonna go get him for you." She's like, "Fine, but nothing." So.
Was Predatory Fins there?
I don't think he was. No.
Okay. All right. He had that setup he had in Orlando was live as hell with the albino everything.
Yeah. No, he wasn't there. Chris Deemer wasn't there. He's the one that had the dart frogs.
Mm-hmm.
But we had Vang Aquatics. I think he's out of Wisconsin. He brought freshwater stingrays. So that was nice. He sold quite a few of them out there.
I'm sure Chicago Stingrays was there. They had to be.
Might have been.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see all the booths that I wanted to. That's the biggest thing. I was so busy at my booth. I didn't even go over to the saltwater side at all.
Yeah, seriously. And I need my back cracked. I need a masseuse with a chiropractor attached to her.
So Aquatic Experience, I travel with a chiropractor.
Oh yeah.
He's my translator for the Taiwanese. So
really?
Last year when we were out in New Jersey, he actually adjusted everybody's backs that needed it.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Yep.
That's what's up. That's definitely useful travel companion there.
It is. Everybody's like
and chiropractor.
I'm like, he's a chiropractor. He's like, really? I'm like, he's my translator because I don't speak Taiwanese.
Right.
He's my translates. He does a lot of the paperwork for the show for me. He's like my right hand man. It's Robbie from Blue Crown Aquatics. So he's a great knowledge person, but everybody's like, "Oh, my back's hurting." He's like, "Oh, not a problem. I can adjust you right now." So it's kind of nice.
Mary P. Flynn, thank you for coming in. Lefty,
what up, Lefty?
Lefty says, "What up, Joe? How's the eye?"
So Lefty is the one that had to leave. I paid him $40 to go get my prescription, and I thought he died because I'm like sending him a text like, "Dude, are you okay? You okay?" Well, here he gave me this wrong phone number, so I don't know who I was texting. But yeah, I paid him $40 to go and get my prescription and stuff. That was like, It was pretty cool, my doctor. I will say that. I call him up and I took a picture. I'm like, dude, this is what happened. I'm at a convention center. I don't know what to do because I'm from Minnesota and my insurance is Minnesota.
Right.
And he's like, dude, he goes, I'll pick a Walgreens. I'll just send a script down there. I'm like, all right, cool. I just picked a Walgreens. So thanks, Lefty. Appreciate it.
You thought your Minnesota insurance prescription didn't work in Chicago?
I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know, like, because I never go, like...
You can never travel out of Minnesota and something happens to you. It just works here.
I don't know. The thing is I didn't know. It's like, because whenever I travel, I don't get sick and stuff. That's the biggest thing. And all of a sudden something happened, and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? You know, I got my insurance is in Minnesota. It's like, I don't have a chance to freaking... You know, it was at the worst time, too. It was like 11 o'clock at night on Friday. He did it, and all of a sudden I woke up in the morning, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. So,
you got your doctor?
Lefty
on speed now, you didn't have to call the office. You got a direct number. That's actually pretty good. That's definitely useful to have. Thanks, RB.
Yeah.
Man. That's how my insurance is in Florida.
my doctor's cool. I'm a cancer survivor, so I kind of you know keep
salute,
close.
Man.
Stuff
Salute
like
to the cancer survivor, man. Straight up. Yeah.
I got the home plan. But Lefty, I'll say, Lefty was a lifesaver, and I even bought him a shake. I even bought him a shake on Sunday. So
salute to Lefty, man. That's what's up. He needed you, and you came through in a pinch. While I have everybody in here real quick, Aquamate in Australia, he talked to me this morning. He wants to really do the live stream, but he can't do it on my normal Monday night because it's Tuesday afternoon there, and he's at work, and he can't quit. He can't like say I'm sick and then be on a live because people watch him in Australia, and they'll be like, "Hey man, he's on the live stream. He should be at work."
You ain't sick.
But Friday night, this Friday, 9 p.m., Aquamate will do a hotspot special for me, 9 p.m. Central Time, right here. Me and Aquamate, the Aussie. So we'll you guys are gonna want to come check that out. Definitely want to come check that out. Just need to throw that out there.
Nice. Nobody works. I need the floats. That's nice.
Man, it sounds like you had a blast, man, and it was profitable for you. You were able to kind of get some stuff out there. You were able to talk to some people. You did a giveaway. You ate some good meat. And pause.
Well, we missed you though. But we missed
you. Man. Yeah, that's okay. We're going to get it right. We're going to get it. It's going to happen. Oh man, they want to throw you in the hot spot. 503. Thank you for the super sticker. I really appreciate you. What do you got? You got anything to do real quick, Joe? Because this hot spot could go down, man.
I don't even know what you do on the hot spot. So
that's okay. That's okay because we'll show you guys really. Anybody else want to see Joe in the hot spot?
I don't care.
It'll go real quick. I mean, you're perfect for it, actually.
Oh God, are you gonna roast me? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna roast me?
Nah, absolutely not. It's not a roast. It's all love. Nothing but love.
Oh shit! Look at him go.
Nothing but love. Say hi to the rest of the chat for me, Joe.
I can do that. Hey, Mr. 3000. Yeah. I guess everybody wants me to go in the hot spot. So yeah. So we'll see what that's all about. But no, it's like if you ever want me to come on here or give a chat or whatever else, I can always do that. You just gotta let me know ahead of time. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help promote the hobby. So
I want you in my classroom, and we're gonna make it. It might be a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can do it in person in the classroom, and I could also do the Zoom meetings and the Skype meetings too.
Okay, and that sounds like put them in the hot tub. Hey, Fish Tropic is just a weirdo, man. But there it is. That's the sound right there for the hot spot. It's gonna go down, and you didn't really ask for it, but everybody else decides that they want you to jump in. So here we go. Joe Shrimp Shack and Fishy Biz Aquatics is going to be a crazy one. And there's a lot of live streams on Monday night, but this is going to be your favorite one. And I'm not going to play with them. So here we go. The first thing is, Joe, your faves. Okay? It's just your faves. These are just yours, only you. You only know your favorites. We want to know. We want to get to. Here we go. Your favorite fish.
My favorite fish would have to be a celestial pearl Danio.
Danny. Okay, Pearl Danio. All right. Favorite tank size.
Tank size would probably be a 15 long.
Okay. All right. Favorite substrate.
I like active substrate. I use Shrimp King.
Favorite filtration.
I use dual sponge filters. I like them.
I like that. I bought a couple of those myself. I want to go to your favorite shrimp since you're the shrimp guy.
I am a boa person, so I love all the boas. They've always touched my heart. I'm really keen on the boas.
All right. Favorite fishy friends.
Favorite fishy friends, as in like tank mates.
Two fish that are friends.
Otocinclus and Chiliorasporas.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Jay Watts, for the 99-cent super sticker. And the super chats are on, people. We are rocking here. We're donating to the classroom. Joe is with us. Joe, thank you to you and your family for spending time with us on the hot spot. Two fish that are enemies, Joe.
Two fish that are enemies, cichlids and betas.
Very nice. All right. Favorite place to buy fish?
Any local breeder. I love buying fish from local breeders.
Okay. Anyone in particular there where you're at?
We have a lot of kids that happen over here, but Brian Dahlberg.
Okay. And favorite place to buy shrimp, but you are your favorite probably place to buy shrimp.
Yeah, I buy it from a lot of people, but I'm gonna be honest. I love buying from like buypetshrimp.com, from Flip Aquatics. I buy from all these other people, and they buy from us too. So
okay, sounds good. Favorite bottom feeder.
Favorite a corridor, like an orange laser corridor.
Very nice. I have some bronze in here, and I have some Julii corridors. So let's get a little personal.
Oh, snap! Here we go.
What's your favorite dessert?
A shake. I love shakes. So after every show, I have to have a shake.
Okay. All right. What's the flavor of that shake?
Chocolate shake.
There it is. Favorite breakfast food?
Bacon.
Bacon. Favorite cereal?
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs. At least you didn't say Fruity Pebbles. God, everybody says Fruity Pebbles.
Gotta have the Cocoa Puffs, man.
You're a chocolate eater. I see. Skippity skip. Thank you for the $10 super chat in the classroom goodies. There will be a sound sounding off for you here shortly. Thank you so much. And everybody for the super stickers, including 503 and Jay Watts. Thank you so much. Favorite fast food joint?
Favorite Taco John's.
Taco John's?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Favorite restaurant to sit in?
Like an Olive Garden. I'm a pasta person.
Okay. I love that. Ours here have gotten real crappy, though. Like, you walk in and it doesn't smell the best, and then the food is But when it was on point, it was on point. Definitely with Olive Garden. Favorite food to cook?
I love cooking, but I love any type of Italian food I like to cook.
Okay, Italian food. Okay. All right. So, wait. What's your favorite between spaghetti, muscatoli, and lasagna?
Lasagna.
Okay. All right. Favorite wrestler?
Favorite wrestler would have to be... I'd have to say... Oh, it's tough. There's like so many. I do like The Rock. Rock was always the people's choice.
Oh, look, me and you are best friends right now. It's my guy.
I mean, he had Stone Cold Steve Austin, but The Rock was the people's choice.
The Rock would talk so much smack, man, and it'd be hilarious when he first comes in, and finally, The Rock has come back to wherever he came back from. Favorite type of music?
I'm more like the heavy metal. I like heavy metal.
Okay. All right. Favorite band?
Favorite band would have to be Metallica.
All right. All right. Favorite karaoke song?
Oh God, Summer Lovin'.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you'll get
Forever.
up there. You'll get up there.
I have not done karaoke in like probably 20 years.
We're doing it next time I see you. We got to find a place.
I'm not going to do Summer Lovin' though with you. So that would just seem weird.
Favorite soft drink?
Mountain Dew.
Okay. All right. Favorite app?
Favorite what app?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Probably eBay. eBay. I use eBay a lot.
Okay. Very nice. Favorite website besides YouTube?
Facebook.
Okay. All right. All right.
I use Facebook. If it wasn't for Facebook, I don't think I'd be around with my
Oh,
business.
wow. Okay. Favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday, I would say Thanksgiving. I'm a foodie.
Favorite food to eat on Thanksgiving?
On Thanksgiving, I like ham.
All right. I love a good honey ham. Oh my God. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Moon River and Randy Savage, Macho Man. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Yeah.
You're looking for a little excitement? Huh?
Yeah.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Get over here.
When I get you around your neck and I put these little on you, brother, you don't even know what's going to happen. Snap into a Slim Jim. Favorite celebrity crush?
Oh, Mariah Carey. I had a crush on her way back when.
Very nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. Nick Cannon.
Back when she used to always hang out with the Boys to Men. That era.
Yeah. All right, I'm with you. Yeah. All right, I'm in there.
You'll have to go watch the videos. You'll see why.
Undertaker and Kane was my favorite wrestler. Yeah, Undertaker went only Undertaker when he was coming out of the coffin in the Paul Bearer bottom. Like when he wasn't saying nothing, he would just go out there and go crazy. I'm with it. Gold Dust. I'm with it. I'm with it. Favorite ice cream flavor? We all know. Everybody knows. Chocolate. Favorite car?
Favorite car? I'm a Mopar person, so any Mopar product.
Mopar. All right, I'm with that. Favorite sport?
Football.
Favorite position?
Favorite quarterback, if you're talking about football. So
okay. I can sometimes get you on that one. Favorite superhero?
I look, so superhero would be Thor.
Okay, Thor fan. All right. Favorite shoe to wear?
Twisted moccasins. Believe it or not, twisted moccasins are really comfortable.
Okay. Now, what's your favorite shoe ever?
Adidas.
Shelto?
Yep.
Classic. I love it. He's got all the right answers. Favorite emoji you've ever used?
I probably use the thumbs up more than anything else, but recently I've been using the actual real heart emoji because everybody's like, show some love, and I put the real heart, and they're like, really, Joe, a real freaking heart? I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. So
no Subarus. Favorite game console?
Original PlayStation.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite game on there?
Resident Evil.
Very nice. I did like that one. Favorite school subject?
It was always history.
Okay. All right. Most watched fish tuber?
Flip Aquatics.
Okay.
I don't miss any of his Wednesday mornings at all. Rob's a loving guy. Rob is a down to earth, very religious. He will give you the shirt off his back and give you his pants too. I mean, he's such a good guy, and he's got such a great heart.
Man, he's awesome. I met him first time, big smile on his face the whole time he's talking to me, and just nothing but good things to say.
Yeah.
Just really cool guy. And you know, and good luck to him and his wife and their new one. Yeah. Favorite seafood?
I don't eat seafood.
Wow, really?
I don't eat my friends. You know, they're shrimp.
The shrimp guy doesn't eat shrimp.
I just don't. I just can't do it.
I got you. Is that reason really?
No, I've had seafood in the past. I'm a texture person, and seafood reminds me of a juicy booger, so I just don't eat it.
Oh my God.
I'm a cheap date. My dad used to tell me, he used to go to like Red Lobster and I order the kids cheeseburger. He's like, "You're a cheap date," and I'm like, I'm a farm boy, so it's one of those things where I'm used to like the old, you know, meat and potatoes type thing.
Seriously. Oh my God. Favorite pizza topping?
Canadian bacon,
And then like
ham.
Yeah. Is it ham?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
I think it's round versus like a slab like ham though. I don't know. I just always tell them Canadian bacon. So
Right. On the pizza. Is that it though?
Canadian bacon, green olive.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
I've had pineapple on pizza, but for the most part, I like meat. So it's it adds sweetness to it. I do like a good Hawaiian pizza, but I like a Hawaiian deluxe where they put bacon on there too.
Deep dish or thin crust or hand tossed?
Hand tossed.
Okay. All right. Good. And then after that deep dish?
Yep, I would do deep dish and then thin crust.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. You did a great job on that. That's your faves. Welcome to the Inferno round. The Inferno round is either this or either that. It's one or the other. You can't choose them both. You got to pick one and not the other. Got it?
All right, so one or another, okay?
All right, here we go. Hot or cold?
Cold.
Bath or shower?
Bath.
Short or tall?
Tall.
Front or back?
Back.
Goldfish or betta?
Beta.
Betta or guppy?
Beta.
Betta or killie?
Killie.
Killie or shrimp?
Shrimp.
Arapaima or alligator gar?
Alligator gar.
Mammal or reptile?
Reptile.
Starburst or Skittles?
Oh, Starburst.
Okay. Starburst or Laffy Taffy?
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy or Annihilator?
Laffy Taffy still.
Okay. Laffy Taffy or Gummy Bear?
Gummy bears.
Gummy Bear or Gummy Worm?
Gummy bears.
Okay.
No, no. Gummy worms.
Okay. All right.
Think about that for a second.
We all know this one: vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate always.
Chocolate or double chocolate?
Chocolate. I'm original.
Original chocolate. So not no fudge, brownie chocolate, none of that.
Just original.
Okay. All right. Great movie or a great show?
I'd rather go to a great show.
Okay. Tacos or burgers?
Tacos.
Bacon or sausage?
Definitely bacon.
Pigs or cows?
Pigs.
Mornings or nights?
Evenings, nights.
Okay. Batman or Flash?
Batman.
Breakfast for dinner or dinner for dinner?
Dinner for dinner.
Robin or Nightwing?
Nightwing.
Nightwing or Red Hood?
I'd talk probably Nightwing still.
Oh, okay. All right. Weekdays or weekends?
Weekends.
Okay. YouTube or TikTok?
YouTube.
Teen Titans or Justice League?
Justice League.
Okay. Disney World or Universal Studios?
Probably Universal Studios.
Batman or Spider-Man?
Batman.
Middle finger or thumbs up? Hot coffee or iced coffee?
Hot coffee.
Beach sand or mountaintops?
Mountaintops.
Little late or super early?
Super early.
Brains or body?
Probably brains.
Okay, butt or boobs?
Definitely a butt man.
There you go. Fish sticks or nuggets?
Fish sticks.
CVS or Walgreens?
Walgreens.
Disney or Netflix?
Netflix.
Netflix or HBO Max?
I'll stick with Netflix on that one.
Okay. All right. DC or Marvel?
BTC.
Okay. Fries or tater tots?
Tater tots.
All right. I'm with that. Buffy or Blade?
Buffy.
Buffy or Selena from Underworld?
Selena from Underworld.
Namor or Aquaman?
Aquaman.
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Mortal Kombat.
Really? Scorpion or Sub-Zero?
Scorpion. Get over here.
Yeah. Mario or Luigi?
Luigi.
Ken or Ryu?
Ryu.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Lois Lane or Mary Jane?
Mary Jane.
Like the redheads, huh? Cash or credit?
Cash.
Okay. Curtains or carpet?
Curtains.
Plane, train, or car?
Car.
All right. Home cooked meal or go out?
Home cooked meal all the way.
Very nice. Very nice. Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy?
Mary Jane.
Kim Basinger in Cool World or Jessica Rabbit?
Ooh, Jessica Rabbit.
You dirty little steak or pork chops?
Steak.
Fish Tropic is a fool. He has some good ones and he has some crazy. Oh, Resident Evil or Tomb Raider. I like that.
Resident Evil.
Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Round of applause on that one, man. He did his thing on that one. He's not playing. I think he was like ready for this when he wasn't really ready for this.
Yeah, I wasn't even ready for this, and
I
thought she was gonna come running in here when I was saying some stuff.
Yeah,
she'd come running in here and tell me I was a butt man too. So
you said what?
She'd come running in here and say I was a butt man too. So
that's what's up. All right, fill it in, fill it in, fill it in. I'll start the question and you fill it in. My worst job ever was
pelting mink at a mink ranch.
Really?
That sucked.
Dang, that's crazy. So, what all went into that? Did you actually see them kill the animal, or they?
No, I didn't see them kill it. So I was 13 or 14 years old. It was my first job besides at the farm, and the mink would come on a conveyor. I would have to take the pelt of the mink, put it on this machine, and there was a kind of like a razor blade where you scrape the fat off.
Oh my God.
Tubes that sucked it up would clog and spray all over you. Yeah, it sucked. I made $2 an hour. It sucked.
Oh my God. I was just telling them about the mink man that rescues the mink from little spots, and then he kind of trains them to go kill rats in these different little places. So he goes like around the states and goes to like these distilleries that are jam-packed with rats. Mm-hmm. Takes 2 minks and about 6 dogs, and whatever the mink doesn't kill, the rats that run out, dogs just attack them, man. It's called the minkery. He's called the mink man. It is. Wow. I was watching that on YouTube and I was like, what the hell is this?
They should go to New York. I heard New York's bad at night when they throw the garbage out.
Man, I heard that New York rats kill raccoons, dogs, cats. Like it's real bad. It's real bad. Peter is not going to like that story. He's going to unleash his army of minks, the mink man. All right, that's the worst job ever. What about your first job ever?
That was my first job.
So your first job was your worst job. That's crazy. Yep. That's crazy. Okay. All right. By far the best vacation spot is?
I think the best vacation spot, and I would like to go up there, is Alaska. Just a peaceful out in the wilderness. I live in Minnesota, so we got a lot of lakes here. So I'm kind of accustomed to that. I'm not accustomed to a lot of the big cities. So I like the whole country life.
Okay. All right. I like that. All right. The name of your first fish, or maybe in your case, what was the name of did you ever name a shrimp of yours?
I've never named a shrimp at all, but the name of the first fish, I think we called it Tiger, for like Tiger Woods.
Okay. All right. Not bad. Not
It was
bad.
a goldfish, so.
Yeah, Boss is a killer. I've seen the Mink guy, pretty cool stuff. J Rock does stuff. Thanks for coming through. If I wasn't keeping fish or shrimp, I would be keeping
Pokemon cards. I'm a big Pokemon person.
Are you really?
My store sells Pokemon there. I have some of the great collections. I have it right here. I brought it down. I did a video just to get Logan Paul going. See if I have it. So I brought this down because Logan Paul during his fight he freaking wore his, right?
Right.
So I brought mine. This is where's the right here?
Hold on, let me wipe this up. Oh no, that messed up.
It's a first edition Shadowless Charizard PSA 10. Right there.
That's crazy. Charizard was one of my favorite Pokemon too.
So I did a video saying, Logan Paul, you got yours. I got a better one than you because he didn't have a Shadowless. So I have a Shadowless one. And I wore it around my neck and they said, you're wearing that in Chicago, you're going to get jumped.
Facts. That's crazy. If I was to remake and then star in any movie, what would it be?
Spaceballs.
Who would you be?
I think I'd want to be Barf.
Okay.
Barf, not in here. No, that's my name, Barf.
That's great. That's great. All right, I'm almost done with you. We're going to do a little thing called Community Chess. That's when I go into the community on my channel and you answer those questions and see how you fare up with the percentages.
Okay.
All right. Community Chess, Community Chess. Here we go. Community. All right. Favorite black and white. Leave It to Beaver, I Love Lucy, Andy Griffith from Perry Mason, or Beverly Hillbillies?
Beverly Hillbillies.
36% Beverly Hillbillies, with I Love Lucy coming in second. That was first. Good job. Favorite stooge, Larry Moe, Curly Shemp, or Joe?
Curly.
55% for Curly. That is the number one. Number two coming in, Moe. Which two are better? Simpsons and American Dad, Rick and Morty and Family Guy, Simpsons and Family Guy, American Dad and Rick and Morty, or Robot Chicken and Futurama?
Simpsons and American Dad.
All right, coming in last with 7%.
He's like coming in last.
First was Simpsons and Family Guy.
Yeah.
All right, which one? California beaches or Florida beaches?
Florida beaches. I've never seen the ocean. That's another one here. Is I've never seen the ocean, so I would never know.
Really?
That's the biggest thing. Is I've been overseas. I had a saltwater store. I've never seen the ocean in person.
Wow. Florida beaches got 63%. You've got to get to a beach.
We're trying because I want to do a video there the first time I see one. So
yeah, jump in that thing. Ribeye or T-bone?
Ribeye.
72%. Who's the boss or Charles in charge?
Ooh. Who's the boss?
79%. Munsters or Addams Family?
Addams Family.
63%. Favorite part of fish keeping? The fish, the aquascaping, the fish community, the responsibility of keeping life, or the convention, shows, auctions, and swaps?
I like the conventions. I'm going to be honest.
That's awesome. Coming in last at 2%, but first, of course, is the fish. But you know what? I'm starting to love these little auctions and these conventions, man. It's really super cool. Really super cool. What was your favorite movie out of Talladega Nights, I Love You Man, Blades of Glory, Anchorman, or Bad Santa?
Talladega Nights.
It's a good one. Here, kitty, kitty, are all puppies.
Here, kitty, kitty.
26%. A lot of people like puppies. Jetsons or Flintstones?
Flintstones.
You said alligator gar over arapaima. That works. Flintstones won with 65%. Lizards or snakes?
Snakes.
With 23%. Best cell phone provider: AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, or other like Metro, Mint, Cricket.
I have T-Mobile, so I'm just gonna stick with T-Mobile. I know it's the worst one out there, so
yeah, 17% there, but 2% for Sprint, which I thought would do better. Apple or Android?
Apple.
While Android with 64%. You Apple people suck. While driving, do you control your temperature? Or damn. I did actually put temperature. Temper. Do you control your temper when being cut off? Do you honk uncontrollably with middle fingers and cussing? Or do you do the cutting off?
I think I do the cussing and the finger, and then I cut off.
Payback.
That's right.
Home Depot or Lowe's?
Home Depot.
Which burger joint? In-N-Out, Whataburger, Steak and Shake, Shake Shack, or Hardee's?
Well, the only thing we have out of all those up here is Hardee's.
Really, the Carl Jr.?
Yeah, we don't. I've never been to any other place there.
Oh, wow. Bert or Ernie, says RB.
Ooh, Bert. He was just so like
Kermit or Elmo?
Kermit.
I love it. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Piggy chasing him down all the time too.
When I got older, I was like, dude, you guys allowed him to call you guys hoes. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. All right. Lion, tiger, cheetah, panther, or jaguar?
Jaguar.
And last one, big dog, Rottweiler, German Shepherds, Mastiff, small dog, Shih Tzu, Chihuahua, Yorkie, or mid-size, Cocker Spaniel, Schnauzer, Bulldog, Beagle.
I would have to do a big dog. I like big dogs.
There you go, 60% with the big dogs. Hey, everybody, let's give him a round of applause or some thumbs up in the chat, man. He did a great job. Came in here unknowingly, did his thing. You know, you can't mess with the realist. All of that jazz. It was great. I like
Lefty, I see your message too. I'll get a hold of you.
Okay. All right. Oh, Dodge Charger or Plymouth Roadrunner?
Plymouth Roadrunner.
It's a good job, man. Miller High Life or Busch Beer?
I don't drink, so
can't answer that one. Joe, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. You did an awesome job.
I will say this though. Heineken 0.00. It's pretty good.
Okay.
They yelled at me at the Aquashella. The bartenders yelled at me about it, but I didn't care. Whatever.
Okay. All right. All right. Widimus, thank you for coming in. Joe, awesome, dog. Awesome.
Thank you.
You let me know everything about Aquashella that I needed to know and wanted to know, and some stuff I didn't. But man, it sounds like it was an awesome time, man. You did your thing. You were able to kind of get some of your shrimp and your livestock and your stuff out of there, and had a good time, ate well, and collab with friends, man.
But you weren't there. That's what we're waiting for.
I tell you what, man, I'm trying not to miss too many more, man. But you know, real life happens. We'll talk.
It does.
And I appreciate it. Listen, all of my mods, all of the Busy Fish chat, I really appreciate you all, man. Thank you so much for everybody with the super chats and the donations. You guys know where it's going. Videos to come soon. Students are going to love it. I've got teachers that are getting involved. This is going to be nice, and I want to take you all along for the ride. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you all, man. You guys have a good one. Have a great one, and I'm out.
Peace.